5DI is an alternative to ADDIE. For those not familiar with ADDIE, ADDIE is analyze, design, develop, implement and evaluate. 5DI is define, discover, design, develop, deploy, improve. Why do we need an alternative to ADDIE? Well, ADDIE lends itself to two kinds of problems. Firstly, it's not really designed for a digital age where it's much more about iteration. And secondly, it often conflates the needs of the business with the needs of the learner. So everybody feels like they've done a good job. The business asked for a course, we designed a course, but the learner hasn't really been taken into account. And as a consequence, performance doesn't change. This is sometimes called the conspiracy of convenience. So how does 5DI fix that? Well, in the first stage, define, you push back against the need to build a course and you say, before we look at a solution, let's define the problem in measurable terms, and then let's take that problem definition into that discover stage. So the second stage is where you take it to the audience, use a CTR model. It's quite a lot like performance consulting, but the difference is you need to really understand the underlying pattern of concerns, because that's what drives performance, people's motivations, and the things that they're really concerned about. So you use that in that discovered phase to find out what you can do to help. And that's your basic positioning. What can I do to help? And then through that, you're in a position to do initial design, often in the form of a short treatment proposal, which then will enable you to estimate timescales and costs. And at that point, you can get sign-off, move into development, deploy using a kind of a marketing approach, multi-channel, and then constantly improve. That's the nature of human-centered design. When it comes to learning, it's about deploying it, looking at whether or not it's achieving those outcomes, and then continuing to improve it.